Alright, this is Unit 7, Lesson 7. Today we are working on solving word problems with mixed operations. So mixed operations are going to have addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division in them. We are going to start with page 297. It says, a 4th and 5th grade classes at Jackson School held a Just for Fun winter carnival. All of the students in the school were invited. Discuss what operation you need to use to solve each problem, then solve the problem. Number 1. 2 students from each 4th and 5th grade class were on the planning committee. If Jackson School has 14 4th and 5th grade classes in all, how many students planned the carnival? Alright, so I know there's 14 total classrooms, and I know there are 2 students from each one, so that tells me that I need to do 14 times 2. I know 4 times 2 is 8, 2 times 1 is 2, so 14 times 2 equals 28 students. Alright, let's look at number 2. To advertise the carnival, students decorated 4 hallway bulletin boards. They started with 2,025 pieces of colored paper. When they finished, they had 9 pieces left. How many pieces of paper did they use? Alright, well this one has some extra information. So the number of hallways doesn't really matter. We don't need to know that. But we want to know how many pieces of paper did they use if they had 9 left over. And this is how much they started with. So my keyword here is this how many they had left, and so I'm going to do 2,025 minus 9. I'm going to have to do some borrowing here. I can't do 5 minus 9, so this becomes a 1. Now I have 15 minus 9, which is 6. 1 minus 0 is 1. 0 minus 0 would be 0. 2 minus 0 would be 2. So they used 2,016 pieces of paper. Alright, let's do one more together and then have you do the rest. The parents ordered pizzas to serve at the carnival. Each pizza was cut into 8 slices. How many pizzas had to be ordered so that 1,319 people could each have 1 slice? So if I'm dividing the number of pizza by the number of people divided by the number of slices, I'm going to do 1,319 divided by 8. I can't do 1 divided by 8, so I do 13 divided by 8, which is 1. Subtract. I get 5. Then I bring down my 1. 51 divided by 8 is 6. 8 times 6 is 48. Subtract, I get 3. Bring down my 9. 39 divided by 8 is 4. 8 times 4 is 32. Subtract, I get 7. I can't do 7 divided by 8, so I have a remainder of 7. So it wants to know how many pizzas would I need to order. Well, I need to have these 7 pieces, so I can't forget about those. I need to round this number up to 165 pizzas, so I have enough for these 7 pieces. Alright, go ahead and do 4, 5, and 6. You're going to have a mix of operations again. It will either be adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing. When you finish number 6, raise your hand for a star. Then we're flipping it over to the back side. Alright, this one has multi-steps, so that means you're going to have at least two steps for each one of these. So number 7 says, at the start of the games, 193 fourth graders were separated into 3 events. 87 students participated in the first event. The rest of the students were evenly divided between the other 2 events. How many students participated in the last event? Alright, so we have 193 fourth graders, but only 87 participated in the first event. So I'm going to take 193 and I'm going to subtract 87. And borrow. So 13 minus 7, which is 6. 8 minus 8 is 0. And then I have 1. So I have 106 students. So those students were divided between the other 2 events. So then I take 106 and I have to divide between the other 2. So I have 106 divided by 2. Do that on another sheet of paper. 106 divided by 2. So 10 divided by 2 would be 5. 2 times 5 is 10. Subtract, bring down my 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract, I get 0. So I have 53 students in the last event. So that's my final answer for how many students participated in the last event. That's 53 students. Alright, let's look at number 8. 3 teams built pyramids of paper cups. Each team had exactly 176 cups to use. Team 1 used exactly half of their cups. Team 2 used 4 times as many cups as Team 3. Team 3 used 32 cups. Which team stacked the most cups? Alright, I'm going to draw myself a little visual of this. So I have Team 1, Team 2, and Team 3. So Team 1 used exactly half. So Team 1 equals 176 divided by 2, because that's half. Team 2 used 4 times as many as Team 3. So we're going to do Team 4 equals 4 times Team 3, and Team 3 used 32 cups. So that means to figure out Team 2, I can take this number and multiply times 4. So I'm going to do 32 times 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. So Team 2 used 128. Team 3 used 32. Now I have Team 1 left. So they have 176 divided by 2. 2 times 8 is 16. Subtract. Bring down. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So team 1 used 88 cups. Which team stacked the most cups? That would be team 2 with 128 cups. All right, let's go back and look at number 9. The Parents Club provided 357 celery sticks, 676 carrot sticks, and 488 apple slices. If each student took 3 snack pieces, how many students got a snack? So first I need to find the total number of snacks pieces. So I'm going to add 357 plus 676 plus 488. Extend that. So 7 plus 6 is 13. 13 plus 8 is 21. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. 14 plus 8 is 22. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. So there's 1,521 snacks. Then I need to divide that among 3 snack pieces to find out how many students there were. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. 3 times 5 is 15. Subtract, bring down my 2. I can't do 2 divided by 3 because 2 is too small. So I place a 0, and then I bring down my 1. Now I have 21 divided by 3, which is 7. 3 times 7 is 21. Subtract and I get 0. So there were 507 students to get a snack. That's my final answer. Alright, go ahead and work on 10, 11, and 12. Remember, these are all multi-step, meaning 2-step problems. When you're finished, raise your hand to get a star. And then you're going to work on homework. Your homework today is Unit 7, Lesson 7. These are also word problems that have 1 or 2 steps. You're doing all on the front, and on the back we are also doing all for that. Don't forget number 25, which is a word problem for division. As soon as you're finished, you're working on IXL.